here's my Slash, and welcome back to Legacy Wars. Today, it's day 4. Every box is open this time. So, yeah, let's just go through it. Give me something useful today, come on. Grand Wolf box. No. Okay, next one. Pickle assist. Okay, wow. Oh, we got one new character. We do not need more pumpkin wrapper shards. Again, more energy. Well, we still haven't acquired. Okay, how we have? Why? Fine. We still haven't acquired an attacker, but today's the defender mission. Now, for no reason, I think we can just do the defender mission, and then we can swap to someone else. We're gonna lower our health slightly. We're gonna swap in Delphi. I think that's what I feel like using today. And in terms of blocks, we'll lose another. We'll lose 2 levels in, or no, that's technically 4 levels. But then we'll lose 4 levels in strength. Yeah, that's about right. Try and get that mission done. There's nothing else here. There's just Katie and Magna Defender offer. Rito's an option as well. Z Assist actually might be a useful one here, but I do not have the coins to get that. I need 4,700 more. Well, let's complete the mission. Ah, at least it's a player. Zato. Zeta to begin. Great. Okay. That, of course, felt like I got stunned a lot longer than it should have. Why? I don't know. Go to your corner. You're expecting Ollie. Yeah. And of course. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, they won't get far. And now it's a bot. Sad. Okay. Well, I said, the last opponent, listen, if you're gonna keep doing that, you're gonna run into others that keep spamming the same thing. And guess what? You're not gonna get into any higher leagues. Come on, Rita, you really have to do this? Okay, Psychic Bubble. Come on. Expect to strike? No, apparently not. Yeah, this one's just gonna be like this. Gonna fly? No. Not gonna get sent flying away. Come on. Pumpkin shot. Another pumpkin shot. That's a block. Fine whip. No. Ah, of course. Again with the primary. This is the fact that we have to deal with the slightly leveled up epics that the bot's gonna use. Too bad it also still falls for the cancel somehow. Even though this almost makes it a true combo.
Feels like I'm fighting the Hollow Trainer.
Okay then, the Wasteling. Primer slot it is. And no blocks. Wow. Okay, game. That's gonna queue up and it's gonna reset my energy. Okay, it did something. Just had to back away. In range. Okay, enough. They're gonna use their primer slot again, which will likely just be able to counter. No, Danny, you will not. You're stunned again. Back away. Nope. And fine. Not invincible long enough. Yeah, no. We'll cancel. Fine whip. You have no block assist, so we're gonna leave you stunned. The question is whether or not you're gonna use a strike. Yeah. You're gonna get looped by the primary slot if you don't be careful. And explode. But Rapper Tentacle, launch, and be warned, make a mistake, and you explode. You made a mistake.
I think you're chicken like a cordon bleu. My brain is immense and like the cordon.
Thrown into juice bar. Well then. Show what you can do, Leo. Yeah, you're out of range. Get launched. Looks like you didn't want to rotate, so we back away. Yeah. Q system did not help me. What do you got? Metal slots. Okay. Grab a tentacle. Yeah, no. Vine whip. And probably we'll just leave you stunned in the corner. What's gonna be the assist? No. Do you know you can cancel? Well, it looks like that's a no. Okay, what's gonna be next? Breaker? No, not yet. You can poke. You explode. Pumpkin shot. And now, what's gonna be? We're out of range. We can leave you stunned. And we poke. Go ahead. There we go. Really, Kimberly? Didn't help. No, you will not. Pumpkin shot. You can get out.
Can't dodge my vines, can't beat my attack. You're just a button masher and your skills are whack.
Well, at least he did something with that. He really didn't manage to hit at the end. So, defender mission. You're gonna give him an attacker? You know, that's on me. I said I was gonna give an attacker. It did. Not the leader, though. I don't know if I want to swap. We'll see whether this can be any use. I need a breaker and a block. But he exists. The fact that I don't have Sledge of all things is really concerning. Of all characters, the no Sledge, no Trini. Of all the rares, it's fair to assume that, but still, just spamming the same one right now. Let's see here. The breaker, yeah. Can't dodge Leo's attacks if I do this though. But we'll see what the opponents can do. Delphine's a little fast, so we'll make use of what we can. Depending on how you see it, Adela have lost well over 2,000 health. Or more even, but this is a bot, so we'll see what happens here. Poke. Hydro Slash. Yeah, you heard the card. You heard it get activated. Dodge that. Press this. It actively did not press the block to retaliate. Why am I dashing forwards? Anyway, here's a bubble shot. Gets it back towards me. And we're back away. Yep, there's the block. Dodge this one. Get rid of this. Yep, there we go. Equation fist. Bubble shot. I had a dash, which I really didn't need to, but this is fine. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Gonna use the other assist. Equation fist. Barely in range. It's probably gonna see about hopefully being slightly out of range when it hits. Hitbox is sent a bit further forwards is the whole point, so that the uppercuts cannot land. And just, we'll have to get rid of the block. So go ahead. Wow, bubble shot. And dodged. Okay. And then it does that. Okay. There goes the reading inputs randomly.
KO, you win.
At least it was fast to find it. So now we have a Leo with a car. Okay then. Poke. Yeah, we'll poke you again. There we go. As I said, the range is helpful. Get fired! And they have armor. They actually have armor. And a car. No, bubble shot. Hydro Slash. And stay in your corner. Back away. Yeah, nope. Keep them out of my corner. They continue. Yep, there we go. No. Primary slot is their block now. They can get a bit of damage here. Fire this. Honestly, I reduced damage, but that was a mistake on me. I would not have gone hit if I just didn't press anything. If you stay in your corner, I will just fire this. Okay. They did nothing. No. You can explode. This will maybe bait them into pressing this. Yep, there we go. It baited them into pressing their super. Yeah, there goes the other one. They didn't back away. Fine, they knew. Fair enough.
KO. You lose.
If it comes down to it, we'll probably have to swap back to Pumpkin Wrapper. Since he is able to run the strongest, or the highest health team possible, alongside having bonus health by just healing. And is quite a bit cheaper than Delphine, but Hydro Slash, we're fighting another bot, so be careful of their strikes. Because that's nothing but strike assists. Hydro Slash again, and Bubble Shot. And if anything, we can probably maybe focus on win the days as for a specific class, and we can get away with we'll use the characters then. But for now, maybe we should just focus on climbing. You know, play some other characters in the casual Tuesday when it's available. Like right now, technically, but maybe at least two. If we do reach the next arena, we might as well just do one set of casual Tuesday just to open the corruption zone further.
KO. You win.
So honestly, maybe I should swap back. But maybe we can swap to the new character if they decide to help out. 7. Not by the looks of it. Especially if you're gonna do that. Yeah, we gave her a sub chance of the fight. I think that's 3 as well, but one of them was a loss. Yeah. Okay. Well, back to being a little more tanky. Technically a lot more tanky, but we still have Delphine on the team. If you think about it. But yeah, we need to get to the point where we can actually dodge Leo's super in case we get cornered. Now let's just continue. We need to reach 2,800. We have 134 to go. Yeah, I'm just calling Pumpkin Wrapper more reliable than Delphine. It's not exactly wrong. There we go. Not to mention this. I have a far-reaching strike, so I can bait out a bunch of blocks if I really have to. Listen, get out of my corner. They're very likely to press a breaker, so I'm going to need to give it a dive kick. Go ahead, block the thing. You can. It wasn't exactly in my corner, so I really could have just backdashed it, likely. No. Go ahead. You can be left stunned. And go ahead. You can block it again. Probably not going to result in much, though. Get rid of this. No. Can you stop doing this? I want to leave my corner, but it's very much not that simple to just not hit them. There we go. I finally rotate about the middle slot. I can finally start healing. Nope. Hey, you can land the hit. Okay, fine. They actually backed away. Dodge that. Get rid of this. No. Grab a tentacle. Get a bit of health back. Stay in your corner. And we back away. Stay out of my corner, though. So, keep him in the middle of the arena because he doesn't exactly need to actually get in closer. Yeah, now we had that. Yeah. You're gonna poke with putty, aren't you? No? Okay. Bad move from me.
You knocked me down. Got me by a clown.
I tried. It didn't work there. Once again, another bot. At least it's being it has a bit of variety. But in the end, I didn't make use of that range. That's where my problem came in. And then I proceed not to block. Okay. Well, there's the air one. We wait. Perfectly out of range. And again, we got that situation. Okay. No. Up you go. Expect the assist. Yeah. Again. Pumpkin shot. Yeah, I don't think actually the Ziggy ended up having that many strikes, so that was the main problem. Yeah, there you go. Inventorying again. Come on. Once again, another strike, or do I really have to taunt you? Wow, game. Yes, wow. Pumpkin Wrapper doesn't need to be a defender right now against the bot. Come on. Stay in your corner. Go ahead. Come on. As I said. I'll do it to a bot, not a player.
Don't like pumpkin wraps? That's just fine. Try the pumpkin traps that I design.
Back to Juice Bar. Against the Justin.
2, 1, go.
Okay then. Wow. Did he even visually hit there? 'Cause I don't think so. Ran in range, but just gets kicked away. Wow, game. Yeah. That's gonna be a no. Come on. Just press your breaker, you know. Oh, you spent everything to do that. You spent all your energy just to do that. Come on, press your other breaker. Wow. You're not going to. This is what I get to try and attack.
You knocked me down, got beat by a clown.
Okay, that's not a bot, but... certainly a team. Okay, fine. Okay. I don't have a block. And you have nothing but strikes. Wow. You're really not going to get any help here. Wow. Nope. Stay away. They 100% rotated back to a breaker, so I need this gone. Okay, that's on you. Well, poke. There's your block. And do you rotate, or did you get Coda? Or did you get Eric again? Okay, that seems about right. Okay, that one was just a wide hitbox. Wide hurtbox on my character. Rapid tentacle, hit them first, and off. Someone doesn't want to rotate their primary. Great job. Up you go. One whip. Go to your corner. Explode. That's not helping you.
I love fighting, but he's got a bucket for a lid. Now someone get me into battle for the grid.
Okay then.
3, 2.
You have no blocks, but how do you start? Oh, I'm gonna have to launch you. I know I'm daily wasting healing here, but let's see. Yeah, that's on me for being allowed to do something like that. Same there. Same thing there. You can explode. Now give me my health back. I have Fern very likely, so I have to be careful there. Doesn't help if I do that, though. You know, the fact that still counts as point blank.
You knocked me down, got beat by a clown.
We're really not finding the same opponent over and over. We're just going between bots after maybe every second match. Very concerning, but okay, game. Nah, it doesn't extend hitbox. But we have the exact same situation. Trick or Treat basically does the same thing as Rita's block, but neither of them will ever attack. So, yeah, pumpkin shot right again. We're just gonna set up a psychic bubble and maybe something can happen. Okay. Well, at least it interrupted. You know, it'd be very useful if you actually rotate it out. There we go. No, you will not do that. Go to your corner. And back away. Yep, there it is. That's your block, which, like I said, lasts quite a while. And back away. That's the block. And Vine Whip, once again. And we end with another one.
I love fighting, but he's got a bucket for a lid. Now someone get me into battle for the grid.
Okay, so most of our opponents want to appear in Juice Bar right now.
2,
So be it, it's an ollie. Why you dash forwards, game? Chose to dash forwards there. Okay, Rapid Tentacle. You can be caught and left stunned. Stunned again, and we're going to battle a block. No, that's not happening. There's your block. Rapid Tentacle. No. Not good enough. They'll just get the super here. That's all I'm gonna say. They'll just get the ability. Yeah, of course. Then you don't rotate. Nope. That's not gonna happen. I'll have to launch them here. I have to try and stay in their face without letting them get to my corner. Again, get launched. Vine Whip. Mainly perfectly timed. That's on me. What's gonna even happen here? They whiff some hits. And great. Then it doesn't matter.
You knocked me down, got beat by a clown.
That was the more expensive version of their card, so they didn't rotate. So honestly, that was fair. And I'm just slower. So I know how to use the character, or what's gonna happen here? Block, breaker, and what's the assist? I said it was gonna be a block of all things. Come on. What next? Yeah, you can explode once. Vine Whip again. Breaker likely, or you're gonna hit me with a block. Okay then. Go ahead. Leo assist. Game. It'd be useful if you actually gave me the other thing. Nope. Yeah, it didn't rotate. My only problem is the fact that Delphine has not rotated. There we go. Now we can possibly avoid the super. Okay then, now what do we do here? Fair enough. There, we'll just back away. Come on, game. Backdash. As I said. Got the dive kick. Twice, because I don't have any other offensive card. Until he did that. Another Leo goes down.
I think you're chicken like a cordon bleu. My brain is immense and life's a cordon you.
Okay. Hilarion. A very block-heavy character with 2 of those assists. And it actually rotated. Okay, I just got saved because something didn't want to give me a block to start. After which it then does that. No. This is why we press the button right after. Nope. Give me my health back. We're expecting Leo now. Okay, no. It's still a strike, though. And there it goes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Couldn't escape. See him. Rapid tentacle. Backdash. Pumpkin shot. Okay, they're still in the air. Nope. Rapid tentacle again. Gonna have to recover. Expect Leo. Yeah, nope. You weren't ready, so up you go again. We're gonna spend a Rocky. Yeah, no, not that time. Not this time. The primary slot is not. It's not rotating, but that's not an attack either choice.
You win. Attack me now and fall like the rest.
Again. And now the V. Okay. The V1 turned into a Snide. Yeah, okay. Don't do this. Gonna have to back away. That's it. Nope. You still don't have a block assist, so the only usage I can get away with is I'm gonna have to watch them. Like I said. Stay away. You can strike spam all they want, they are still playing Snide. Yep, there's a block out of their middle slot, probably. Yeah, rapid tentacle. Get the block back. You can also heal. Oh, no. Ah, of course. I'll delay it so I can start regenerating. Now I'm out of blocks. That works. Honestly, I should have went closer.
I lost the battle. Machines got rattled.
It's this guy again. Did I win or lose against him? I think I lost. I think I remember losing. Poke. There we go. I actually have my healing this time around the start, so rapid tentacle. Make use of it. Delphine, can you stun them? There we go. And pumpkin shot. Back away. Another one. Don't even get to see how long they're gonna get stunned for because the stars are missing. Nope. Again. Something is wanting to help me this time. Instead of being block heavy, he's using his strikes quite a bit this time. Dodge this one. Get rid of this. Like right now, he's supposed to have 0 energy, so I have to make use of the time to rotate. And then right now, he's gonna have his breaker again, so we get rid of this. Why stop? Okay, wow. Okay. Well, they've completely stopped. Nope, okay, fine. Whatever happened, I don't know. Clearly, they chose to do something. I'm out of range. This is what happens when I use a projectile. Get rid of this. There we go. Again. Out of range, even if you use the block. And there. Knockout!
KO, you win. I'm always in season. Here's pumpkin in your eye.
And we're back to the bot. Weirdest thing is, we only need 2 wins if we can win twice in a row. So... And yeah, not to mention, I don't even know what to say when the opponent doesn't literally nothing, so... Yeah, I kind of just go silent there. Well then. 7 AG. The bots still follow the rules anyway, so... We can still keep an eye when it's going to continue and when it's not. Back away. There we go. It's gonna be. I've got shots again. Second bubble. Good enough. It leaves them standing perfectly out of range stand. Another one. I only dodge one. Back away. I don't know why I did that again. I heard them press the second button. Yeah. Queued it up. Rapid tentacle. And Vine Whip. Once again, to your corner. Pumpkin shot. Leave you stunned. Yeah, there. So now they don't have a block. Dodge that. Pumpkin shot here. And we'll end with a dive kick because it's a combo.
I'm the fucking pumpkin and I'm here to say I'll beat you any night or day.
Back to Juice Bar, and our opponent is a Leo. Okay then. Let's do this. The worst part about it is I could have actually stopped it if I had a strike. Yeah, I should have used a rapid tentacle there. That should have been a rapid tentacle. That's... No. Okay. No! This begins now! It begins now. We poke. Poke again. There you go. Once again. If you're going to stand still, there's going to be a problem. But yeah, FPS dropped out. And great. It was Leo assist. Of course. Great. Of course.
I lost the battle. The machines got rattled.
I need to watch my opponent first and figure out whether or not I should use my primary or middle slot first. And in this case, middle slot first because I need a block. Clearly, as you can tell, it's not going to be helpful. Get out of my corner. What's it going to be? Another charge? Wow. That's what they're going to do. Rapid tentacle. Go into the air. Give my health back, and I'm just going to have to use a pumpkin shot here. Great. Yeah, no. You have energy? Don't think so. Pumpkin shot. As I said. Trick or treat. Yeah, fine. They just have another breaker.
I lost the battle. The machines got rattled.
Okay, not a bot. But yeah, last opponent. 18,000 health, and that's how you want to behave. They're going to be stuck for a bit, and not to mention the behavior is very linear. So all I need to do, make sure the primary slot and actually watch them a little more carefully. 1, 2, yep. I get up a card. Cancelled the ability to cancel. Yeah. Don't. No. I need my middle slot, so they use the breaker. Or not more like a strike. They're supposed to have had their breaker there. In this case, we poke. Zane, you're not hitting. Especially if they actually have multi-hitting strikes like that. I can actually get away with using Trick or Treat. That's still, once again, matchup dependent. I'd avoid the damage there. And poke them. Okay. Breaker. No. I'll leave you stunned once. Stunned again. And rotation is what saved me there.
I'm the fucking pumpkin and I'm here to say I'll beat you any night or day.
Okay, Billy. Leo says, can I get my block to start? There we go. Rapid angle. Go into the air. At least I have a zero cost block, so I can actually make use of my middle slot here. But I have to be careful with my opponent. Up you go again. Gonna expect a Leo. Right. Nope, we can avoid that one. And trick or treat. There we go. Pumpkin shot once. Vine whip. And so you can stay in your corner. Back away again. Stay out of my corner. I need to just prevent myself from going too far back, otherwise I can't avoid some of their attacks. Perfectly out of range. And then you explode. Pumpkin shot again. Using traveling projectiles to get a bit more energy by the time they wake up. Poke. There's your block. Works perfectly for me. I'm avoiding damage. Once again, still dodged. And Vine Whip. This time you don't have a block, so Rapid Tentacle. I get to fully heal.
Attack me now and fall like the rest.
Once again, one win. Is this the Jason?
2, 1.
If they actually managed to climb as well. The Jason from the first day. I question that. Cancel, huh? Okay. That's a block. But you've spent a decent bit of energy, so... Okay. And then you stop dashing. Okay. No, you will not. Stay in your corner. They'll probably have Vesper next, so they're gonna charge. Why? Okay. This guy is just weird. Get out of my corner! You are certainly whatever the other people end up fighting. Throw the projectile, leave them stunned again. That's a crit. It's been a while since I actually saw one. I think. For myself specifically. Oh, I'm just gonna leave you stunned with that. And Vine Whip. We level up the corruption zone. Some matching is weird. That took way longer than it should have. A lot more matches, I can say. Okay, it's a juice ball. I was going to end off at a specific time, but then the matching just simply got better. And by better, I just mean at least it gave me real opponents for after a bit. Like, here's a bot, but then player, player. Okay, I didn't want to stop then. Player, player, player. 5 in a row. And I think actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not to mention another 5 there. Yep, this one wasn't as bad after I got through the initial starting. So now we actually have a few boxes. 2 of them, good. 2 Juice Bar Corruption Zone. 8. So I think we get an epic here. No, that was a 9 before that we got an epic. So nope, that was a single orb. So Rito assist. 9 Coda. So no, Juice Bar does not level up. We almost had the caveman. Dragon Shield Kimberly. Yep. If only there's a way to acquire the one last shard of Coda. 8 again! And no. Okay, so this one's only gonna be an epic. Why do you have to divide it? Could have given Kimberly on any other one, but no, Rita assists. It's not like she's the one that hit me multiple times today. And she just now wants to appear as a box. 9, 9, 8, 4, 2, and 4. Any of those could have dropped, and they would have worked. Even Heckle assist. Only Rito assist. At least we got a rare block. So now we actually have a bit more health if we were to use Delphine this time. And Casey is League 9's offer. If only there was a way to get Coda, but yeah, we can actually get 40 epics right now. Maybe we can. How much is this? This is 50. And a decent bit of coins. Coins are the exact same, commons and rares. We can actually get away with something right here. Instead of ending today on just that, we're going to go ahead and grab. It's apparently just. It's something. It's 100 crystals. We can potentially have a new character for the next one. And especially since we got the Juice Ball, we've got a huge selection of characters now. We only have one arena left that actually does need to be gotten to unlock a character. So, 14. We might have actually gotten some KT shards as well. yeah, there's the usual stuff. We begin the shards. Trini, Danny, Kendall, Kimberly, Lauren, 1 KT. Do we get a new epic? Oh no! Ollie! Of all characters! Ollie! We just fought him. We swapped from a full defense with Pumpkin Wrapper to potentially full offense with Ollie. Yep. That's certainly some way for this to go. Just to make sure I didn't have any extra influence of those crystals appearing. I have not claimed anything here. I'm still level 1, and those are all ready to be claimed. What am I looking for again? Daily login. There we go. Okay, these were collected. This is, once again, this does nothing. I will show when the reward actually does something. So we got coins there, and 4 days. So we got 20 crystals, and wherever the others came from, I'm actually not certain. That can be unlocked shortly. I think we should do that. We don't need wins. We just need damage. I have decided to take... What? Why did I think... I forgot her name! What the heck? Tori! There! We'll take Tori into the Casual Tuesday. We'll do some decent combos against the opponent. Dom, slice them. Secret combo. Send you to the corner. And don't use the assist. Okay. Yeah, I should have expected that. Puny Hurt Box! Puny Hurt Box! Out of my corner! Up you go! You know what's gonna happen? Car! Into Ninja Beams! And then we're gonna block your gap. I was about to say your assist, but just get swept. Just 7,000 damage. Well, this is Connor with the correct team setup. Just a very breaker heavy team. So you know what happens? You get breaker spam. So here's a car! You can dodge it, just so you know. You can dodge that by using Oroco Assist. Well, we're done with the damage. Doesn't matter if we lose. I just need to get the strike. So there, we have secret combo. Okay, so do you have a strike, though? That's gonna be the question. Well, he's still in the air. Ninja Beams! If you don't stop this, you're getting hit by a stupid quick combo. Up you go. And don't think about pressing a breaker. Perfect! I used all the recovery possible. Here's a car! You've been bashed by a car!
KO, you win!
And the perfect amount of recovery just saved me. It's the same thing as Xandred, actually. A strike that lasts just long enough if you just stand still. Good job, Tori. If only your primary slot wasn't nerfed. It's fair, since that, we just saw its recovery being used insanely well. It reminded that used to be a 2 cost. Problem is with all the new characters, Tori being the way she is just stupid. She should not be that weak. Just because I won twice in a row doesn't mean anything. She is very much capped with how often she can combo now. So that really is just annoying. Like this is still a 4. It was always a 4. This, why? It should have it should have stayed a 3. Ninja Beams is fair to assume it can be more expensive, but that was a 2 cost, and they didn't exactly boost its damage by much. Need I remind you, people, of the offer we just saw of Casey? Look at this 2 cost damage. And reminder, this 3 cost is still false. That is not his damage. It is well above 2,000, and not to mention, it also puts you on fire. So 3 cost for what's more than displayed. They fixed it, and then they undid it. So yeah, we don't get this. This would be very useful right now. But just in case something happens, I'm gonna grab 1 shard. That way, now the corruption zone can actually provide it. Now, if I remember again, I can get all the boxes unlocked before the next video. I don't know why it's failing to load. There we go. So yeah. I'm not going to equip this. If anyone manages to find this account and looks at it, they're not going to see Ollie until after they've watched the video. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a like, comment if there is something you would like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't miss anything, and your Discord is in the description. Memberships are a thing. You can become one and have your Twitch streams at the end of videos, receive the links for thumbnails, as well as join the Redmond Ranger Alliance with priority. And that's the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye.